Hey gang, Spider Paul from Spider Paul's Comics here again. I got Vampirella helping me out one more time, and I thought this time we'd do something a little bit different. I have some subscribers that I pick up books for and resell, and some of my own stuff I get through Penguin and Lunar, and now a little bit through Diamond. And I thought maybe I'd show you the kind of stuff that's been coming up. This is basically the Penguin Random House deliveries for the month of April. So the first one we got is Grimm, and this is from Boom Studios, which went from Diamond to Penguin. So that works out good for me because now I can pick up Grimm books, get a better discount, and not have to pay the freight that Diamond was charging. So that's one of the first books that came through. And sticking with Boom, we got Something's Killing the Children. And it's the 20th anniversary, I think, of that, or the 20th anniversary of Boom. And that's issue 41. So I ordered a few copies of this. We got 41. We got the Virgin variant for 41. That's a cool cover. That kind of reminds me of Department of Truth for some way. If you can figure out why, then let me know in the comments. I like that cover. I like Virgin covers. And then we got the Final Order Cutoff unlockable version. So 3 copies of Something's Killing the Children in April. Now IDW also went to Penguin, and so we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 8 and The Last Ronin Re-Evolution number 5. I'm enjoying the Turtles stuff. I wasn't a big Turtles fan when they came out, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for not grabbing that first issue when I saw it back in the 90s at different shops. But hey, hindsight 2020, Then, for you Scotty Young fans, Fantastic Four number 31. I like Scotty Young. I think the covers are cool and funny. And this one, let me check. I think this is a wraparound. So there's artwork on both sides. Yep. There's a wraparound with the Abomination and Angel and a bunch of other characters. So that's the FF book, Scotty Young. Then I think this is a limited series. I'm not sure. This might be close to the end for the Time Variance Authority with a picture of Mobius on the cover. And I was a big fan of Strange Academy. I really enjoyed reading that. So they have Doom Academy that I've been picking up for people and for myself. And Doom Academy number 3 was this month. Now, Deadpool has to team up with everybody because it's Deadpool, or because the editor says so, I guess. So the Deadpool Wolverine, A Time of Strife, was got the cool cover with Strife, and then Deadpool and Wolverine kind of hiding out in the back. And we also got Iron Man number 7 that came in. I haven't bagged and boarded everything yet, so I've got some of these in bags and boards, and some of them are stuff that I do. Number 1 for Venom, Venomverse Fresh Brains number 1. Oh, Web of Venomverse. I like the Venom books. I've been enjoying those. And Doom. This is the third issue in the series. Speaking of limited series, Infinity Watch number 4 came in with Colton. He's got the Death Stone now. So he's in charge of death and gathering souls. Now, something that surprised me that I've been enjoying, that when I initially heard about it, I thought it was kind of a strange idea to do. Eddie Brock has merged with the Carnage symbiote at the end of all that Venom War stuff. And that series has actually been a pretty good read. So this is Eddie Brock Carnage number 3. And, you know, they're doing a lot of reprints of stuff now. And I used to have a bunch of X-Men books that I no longer have for reasons that I won't go into, because who wants to hear from the ex-wife? But this is a reprint of Uncanny X-Men 134 with Jean Grey as the Black Queen. I just read this storyline in the omnibus. I got the Omni a while ago, so I'm getting around to reading all the Chris Claremont stuff in the Omnis, and I'm enjoying that. Now we got a couple from Daredevil. First, Daredevil number 20. I believe this is cover A. It's the Legacy cover. And the variant, which is way cool, for Daredevil 20. Speaking of Daredevil, we got Unleash Hell with, I haven't unbagged this yet, so I know you can't really see too much, but there's the variant cover and the poly bag. These are a little gorier than normal, I guess, so they put them in the red band thing and bag them up. Which, you know, if I was 12-year-old Polly, that would be the thing I'd be looking for. I say, yeah, I want to read that if I'm not supposed to. And then the Legacy, the A cover of Daredevil number 4. I don't know how many people are reading the Ultimate Universe stuff. I've been getting those and then picking some up for some subscribers. There's Ultimates number 11. And the variant. So it's like Lady Sif and Thor in that. And we got Red Hulk number 3. I have yet to see the new Captain America movie with Red Hulk in it. So if you've seen it, let me know what you think of it in the comments. I'm thinking about maybe picking up Disney, so there's a couple of things I could watch. I definitely want to check out the new Daredevil series. Speaking of Hulk, is Incredible Hulk 24. And the Capcom variant for you old school video game fighting game people. I kind of like these. They're cool covers, and I like the kind of clean and have the video game kind of thing look going on for the covers. I'm digging that. So I also grabbed the Capcom for X-Force. The one for Uncanny X-Men with Gambit. And then X-Men 15 with Dreadnought. And Sabretooth on the Wolverine cover. I'm digging these covers. And speaking of Wolverine, there's a new limited series that I don't know how much it references back to the original Wolverine Kitty Pryde series, if it's a follow-up. let me know if you guys know. I haven't read the thing yet. But this is Wolverine Kitty Pryde #1. And jumping back to the Ultimate Universe, here's Ultimate Wolverine with Illyana Magic and her sword on the cover. That's kind of a cool cover. I like the way it looks like the sword's lit up. Then we got Ultimate Black Panther. And now we get to my favorites, the soft spot in my heart. Amazing Spider-Man #1 with a cool black cat cover. And for you 90s foil fans, which, you know, I'll admit to that being a guilty pleasure, I like these. There's #1 with the foil, and you can see a little bit how it reflects on the webs. And that's cool looking. Then we got #2 with the A cover. Spidey's whipping and swinging through the air. And #2 with the variant. And then jumping back to Ultimate Universe, the Ultimate Spider-Man 16 variant with Mysterio on it. Now they got Spidey battling a few people, or a few creatures that normally he wouldn't run into. So here's Spider-Man versus Godzilla. And that also is a foil. You can't tell, it doesn't show, it shows up better without the bag. With the bag in it, it's a little harder to see it. And Spider-Man versus Predator. I'm excited about that one. I want to read that and see where they're going with that. What happens when Spidey battles the Predator. Speaking of foil, is the foil version. And this one's not in the bag, so you can see like the reflection a little more in it. It almost gives kind of a 3D look, which is pretty cool. Then Spectacular Spider-Man came out. It's Spidey teamed up with Miles Morales. And so we got Spectacular Spider-Man 14. And last but not least, I like the J. Scott Campbell covers that he did with Spider-Man. He does some gorgeous women. So I've been picking up the J. Scott Campbell Road covers, as those are all beautiful. So that's Penguin for the month of April. Reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help you guys get books in your hands. If you have any questions, you just want to talk comics, you can get me at spiderpauls314@gmail.com. And if I can help you out, I would be happy to. SPYDERPAULS314@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good week.